So, and I'm gonna do this on 2 different platforms or try to. So, you know, what's going on with you all, and who's here? Where are you in from? For app purposes, this is just water. Because I'm not about to get banned. Oh wait, I can actually make that. Oh no, that's not the way I wanted to go. Ah, that's better. Now I can actually see what you guys are doing. Some of you I know, some of you I don't. Oh, I'm trying to get. All right, I think I'm set up. I appreciate you just popping in to spread the love. I, it's always weird doing these things without people in here and without questions and comments stuff. Mr. JDP, good evening, sir. I'm surprised to see you on any sort of live at all. And happy holidays and all of that good stuff to all of you as well. Whatever you celebrate, wherever you celebrate, if you celebrate, if you don't celebrate, I hope you're at least warm. In a moment, you will probably hear my dog trying to eat one of the cats. Where is the dog?
I have no idea.
Cedric!
He's in his chair.
Hello and happy holiday. Okay, the dog's tucked out, so he's not going to come join us. Hello and happy holidays to you as well. And not to be entirely shameless, if you all do the heart thing, it just helps other people find these things. Oh, evidently I have people watching on the other app as well. I'm dual screening. You all aren't getting as good of a view of the Christmas tree. You make it a little bit more festive. Thank you, Mr. Pittman. Yeah, Lees, I don't blame you. These things are weird, man. I don't know how I don't know how people do this all the like. I see people who do this like every single night. I'm still trying to figure them out too. I know like a lot of people do like live stream themselves like playing video games and stuff, and I've never fully understood the appeal of watching somebody else play a video game. I I got annoyed just like when I was like player 2 and waiting for player 1 to die. So buttons and stuff, like, so if you just tap the screen, like just tap in the center of the screen, that will give hearts, and that's just like liking a post or whatever. There are ways to do gifs and things like that. I don't fully understand all of that. I think I was given a hat once or a rose or something, but I don't fully understand all of that. But then like the more people interact or whatever, the more it does stuff. So here on YouTube, do you all get to make comments? I don't know how this works at all over here. Okay, so something happened there. YouTube, I'm trying to figure you out. Let's see. I'm also trying to not knock this over and spill my water. Oh, I don't want to green screen it. That's terrible. Oh! I am so sorry. That was awful. Editing software, Capture One or Lightroom. I use Capture One, and I use Photoshop, and now I use Evoto, like for videos like basic cleanup stuff. Um, Holy cow! Where did those lights come from? That was cool. I've never seen that one. Thank you. I'm gonna have to figure out how. Yeah, I haven't touched Lightroom in years. I found it to be really clunky and bogged down systems, and um, yeah, I was just not a big fan. And frankly, with the way that Photoshop keeps changing up their um, pricing models and everything, I don't know that they're gonna get to keep much of my cash either. Like I think I just paid for another year, so but I'm gonna be looking at Affinity and seeing how I feel about that. Because for the low price of free, it's a good one. Yeah, it's been gnarly. It's been gnarly. Oh, there we go. Okay, hey, I just figured out how to get comments turned on YouTube too. So sorry, I've not been ignoring you guys on the two screens. I just didn't know how to turn chat on. So I think it's yeah. So I think if you all type messages over here now too, I think I will see them, and I'm happy to answer questions or anything. Thank you so much. It's good to see you too. Thank you for coming and hanging out and for the lights. I greatly appreciate that. I don't do enough of these lives, so it's weird. Or I'm uh, what profiles do I work in? Uh, you mean like when they're doing like like film or portrait or anything like that? I think for like headshots, I just set it in Capture One to like standard film, and then when I'm doing portrait work, I like it a little bit softer. So I go to portrait stuff. Um, Honestly, I don't think about it that much. AI summaries. That's weird. Can I tell you a Christmas joke? I don't know any Christmas jokes. So no, I don't. The best I'd be able to do would be what the uh, silly Amazon thing does. Oh wait, it says some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community experience. I want to see what the filtered ones were. I don't want it to decide for me. I have no problem swinging the band bat at people if they get out of line. I really want to know what those filtered comments are. Hopefully they. Oh wait, can I check those? I've got to start coming up with like questions for you guys on this thing. Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
When working with clients, do they come with inspiration or do they come with hopes and dreams? A little bit of both. A little bit of both. Um, some people do come in with Pinterest boards or whatever. Um, we've always, with portrait and boudoir stuff, we always do a consultation beforehand anyway. Um, so, I've got some idea, but I do have some people who book with me. Um, what can you do for your wife for Christmas now? I'll come back to what you can do for your wife. So some people do come in and just go, I love your vision, I love your art, and just go. So that happens. So it's a little bit of both. As for what you can do for your wife for Christmas, if I read your question correctly, uh, you can cook for her, buy her pretties, book her a portrait session. That's a good one. Gift certificates are available. But what do you want to do? What is she like? Yeah, the consults are huge, and I think a really important thing to do for portrait and boudoir sessions. Not only to answer questions for people, and and that sort of thing, but also just to make sure that you all vibe. Like I had a consult the other day that went really it went south, and I knew within 15 seconds of getting on the call that I wasn't going to work with that human. Just the attitude was way off. And it's like that vibe doesn't need to be in my studio ever. And yeah, so and I want vice versa. If somebody was to meet me and go, I just don't vibe with this guy. I don't want him to book. Um, you know, yeah, personalities are huge. I mean, what we're doing is really a team sport, right? Like it's not just putting a static object in front of the camera and hoping for the best. Like it's all about personality, and I find that the best images happen when we really just forget about the camera anyway. We're just vibing. And actually, I say to people, and it's like, we're just two people in a room hanging out. There just happens to be a camera in between us. So, if you kind of come at so, it's really, think about meeting, somebody for the first time at a bar, and they just rub you the wrong way the whole time, right? Like, you're going to finish your drink as fast as possible and get the fuck out of there. So, yeah, it's big. I'm also of an age, too, that I just don't feel like putting up with people's crap. So if I don't like somebody, I don't want to work with them. And oh, hold on, I missed that comment. Oh wait. I'm getting a spam comment. No, none of us should have to put up with it, man. Life's too short. Life's way too short. All right, y'all. I'm gonna wrap this up. I just wanted to pop on here just for a little bit, and just say I'm trying to get better about doing this a lot more often. Um, so this was an experiment. This is a test. Uh, Merry Christmas to you as well. I hope you have a great holiday season. Uh, I will do more of these. I think this weekend, actually, I'm going to be responsible for wrapping presents. So as I'm wrapping presents, I will probably go live, and you guys can watch me suffer in agony as I try to make wrapping look decent. I don't know if I'll get to making bows this weekend or not, but we'll see. So anyway, have a good night. I will chat at all of you soon.